Alright, welcome back, race fans. Here is the Zonda R. Today I'm going to start on bag G, as in golf. And this one looks very, very complicated. We got a total of 2 of those bars right there, up top, and we got 4 screws. That should be pretty easy. So with that being said, I just got through cruising the Charisma website for wheels and tires. I got wheels on order. I ordered 2 different sets, one for foam tires and one for rubber tires, both in 2 different colors. So I was looking for tires as well to go with those wheels, and at least as far as my search involved, I could not find tires. And just in case you're wondering, this rear axle you would think would be like a 12 millimeter hex. No, it's actually like 13.8 millimeters. So they are going to be very specific to this car, unless there are other ones out there. There could be. I don't know. This is my first pan car, so this is all new to me. The other thing I wanted to say is, good luck with this owner's manual. If you haven't followed the videos and this might be your first video, good luck with it, because the translation between what it says here and what it says here, some pages are easier than other ones, but it's not been the easiest by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't know, the person who wrote this or was in charge of this manual I don't think they put their fingers on it. I don't think they grabbed a screwdriver and they took it apart and then they documented it, right? That's how it should be. When somebody's writing a manual, the person who's writing the manual should have to take the vehicle apart and reassemble it, and that way they can document it accurately. So I found a number of flaws. I'm sure if we go all the way back here, we can probably cross-reference something. Because they do have, say for example this, we got parts numbers on the left, we got a UPC code, and then we got a parts number on the right? So we got a bunch of different numbers for the same thing. So you never know what the fuck you're actually dealing with. If you were to order just a simple M3 lock nut set, what one are you going for? The 14129, the big UPC code, or the part number? I would assume the part number, but who knows in all actuality. But there is one thing else I want to show you guys. More than likely, you'll probably eventually want to put a motor in here, and you need to know what pitch the spur gear is. So here it is. Evidently the vehicle comes supplied with a 66 tooth spur gear, and it's a 48 pitch, and they recommend anywhere between a 17 and a 30 turn, or a 30 tooth, excuse me. And here's your gear ratios after selected motor pinion gear. I think Traxxas makes a bunch of 48 pitch motor pinion gears. I could not find any on Charisma's website. I even tried an extra motor pinion gear for my M40S. It is the wrong pitch. I think the M40S uses a 28 pitch, but I think Traxxas also makes some 48 pitch, 48 pitch. Either way, that's what you'll be looking for on that. So going back to bag G, it looks pretty straightforward. We're going to need 2 of these. And we're probably going to need those really long, narrow screws right there. And you're going to put a little grease in there, on all those little cups, right? And you're just going to pre-start these screws in here. One hole is slightly bigger than the other, at least to my eyes. I think it's that one. Just pre-start it. Don't tighten it. You're going to slide it up into there, right? There's going to move another one on the other side, and it's going to snap in place. Right, and then you'll finish tightening those screws right there. So even right here, it says leave loose, do not over tighten. So there you go, very good idea. So the wording, when they label stuff in English, it's very good, but the numbers just don't always jive at all. So there it goes. Put a little grease right here, put a little grease right there, then snap those bad boys in there. Now be very careful when tightening this screw. Get a leverage point here. And we're just simply going to tighten it till that gap closes because it is very small. There's not a lot going on right there. We're just going to simply tighten that screw. We don't want to over tighten it and strip out the threads. We just want to close that gap. And that's all we're going to do. We're getting closer. I have to back it away a little bit. Maybe just a hair bit more. Oh, that's looking real good, isn't it? Let's see. So that's where we are going to stop for this one right here. Have a good day.